On Cobblestone. It was a close affair, 16-13, but they did manage to come out on top of that one. So we're going to be looking at Mirage for map number 2. Now, Bees Money Crew did choose Cobblestone. Map number 2 is going to be on Mirage for this one, and we are live into the knife round. So we'll see who gets the pick of the litter going into this second map, who gets the more favorable side, i.e. the CT side. And they're just going to cluster up here. They're going to run on in. We see B already picking up 2 knife frags. This is just a wash. And B's Money Crew going to get the opportunity to start off on the CT side. And that is going to be a very difficult task for Selfless now. So they get everything that they could possibly want. They got the start on Terrorist side of Cobblestone. They ended up putting up an 11-4 score line. Only needed 5 rounds into the second half. Managed to do that. This time around, they're going to get to start off on the CT side. So B's Money Crew and an opportunity for them to be able to do some serious work into this matchup with a good start on a CT side half. We'll see how it ultimately comes down. Quick score update for you guys, again, who are following the DreamHack games. If you don't like spoilers, make sure that you cover your ears. Currently, they are on map number 3, which is on Mirage. CT side is held by Virtus Pro. Terrorist side is held by SK, and it is currently 6-2. In favor of Virtus Pro. Pasha Biceps 10-4, leading the way for for Virtus Pro, and Cold Zero 11-7, leading the way for SK. Phelps right behind him with 6. Fur Fallen and Taco a little slow to start for the SK side, but still early in that matchup. Still plenty of time to see what happens going forward. But for now, we're going to get into this one, as it is going to be B's Money Crew on the CT side. Seb, Neptune, Wardell, B, and Connor facing against Selfless. That's CJ to King, DSR, Slimmy, Nifty, and Caboose. So live into the pistol round we go. Map number 2 of this best of 3 series. If we need it, map 3 is Inferno. Should be an interesting matchup, to say the least. If it goes 3 maps, it'll be the first time that I've casted a decently high level of Inferno. Might be the first time I've casted Inferno. New Inferno, that is. B caught out in the middle of nowhere. He's going to get taken down immediately into the round. USP salvaged. Neptune on the site. He's going to get one tap dirt nap. Nifty's going to find that with the Glock headshot. Not sure why we're going third person here. Come on. Come on, CS. Wardell's going to go in on one. That's going to leave us into an interesting conundrum now, as it's going to be a 2 versus 5 retake. Bomb planted at B. Seb and Connor both left standing. Connor's going to be able to find one. That's all the further he's going to get. Nifty, big round. 3 kills off of the back of that initial push, and DSR fighting that opening pick. Selfless take the pistol round 1-0. We got ourselves a pause. Looks like it could be a technical pause, as it was taken. Yeah, Caboose dropping from the server. Selfless taking a pause here. Going to wait for his comrade to come back in, so we're going to take a quick breather. I just give a shout out to everybody that's in chat. We've only got 229 tonight because DreamHack is going on, but I appreciate you guys spending the evening with me, listening to the sultry sound of my voice, and also watching some pretty fun Counter-Strike. It's pretty good stuff, to say the least. So with that being said, we are just going to wait for Caboose to hop back into the server. If you guys feel so inclined, make sure that you follow Starladder on Twitter. That's at CSSLTV. You can also follow me on Twitter if you're so inclined. That is at MegamanTV. Definitely appreciate anyone and everyone who follows me. I put a lot of tweets out pertaining to Counter-Strike. So if you want to stay in the know, you can follow me on there. I make a lot of tweets about it. About 19,000 tweets, actually, in the last 3 years. So we'll see how things pan out once Caboose gets back into the server. It is Selfless picking up that pistol round, so they're going to be investing into this one. You can already see what kind of investment they've thrown at this. 3,500 or 350 into the game for CJ, who was on body armor last round, so he's going to pick up head armor into this one. And AK already on board for Nifty, who did manage to pick up 3 kills in that last round. So things looking pretty promising right now for Selfless. Looking to execute into that 3-0 start. However, B's Money Crew already forced up his Neptune into that head armor CZ75, and we saw what kind of work they can do with those pistols on Cobblestone when they were able to snatch away. I think it was 2 different rounds on their CT side based off of the back of some pistol work. So we'll see how it all comes to fruition here once Caboose gets back into the server. But for now, I'm just going to take a little bit of a breather. I'll keep you guys updated on the score of the grand finals for DreamHack that's going on right now between VP and SK. Again, if you don't want spoilers, make sure that you put your earmuffs on and not pay attention to what I'm telling you. But for now, this is the way that it's broken down. 2 rounds now in a row for the guys on SK, looking to make it 3 and bring it back to a 6-5 scoreline here on Mirage. as it is Pasha still in the lead at 12 and 6, Neo at 10 and 9 behind him, and Cold Zero up on 16 and 8 now. Doing some work. Fur's getting in on the action now as well. It looks like Fallen's starting to heat up also. 17 kills now for Cold Zero. So he's going back to his God mode status. And, yeah, he's got 17 kills, and the next closest on his team is Phelps with 9. So, all-star performance from Cold Zero right now. If you're not watching it, it's at DreamHack CS on Twitch. Make sure that you keep us open as well and enjoy this fun matchup between Bees Money Crew and Selfless. And Caboose dropped. No one's going to come in, so we are going to see no one back in here. So we'll see how this one pans out. He's going to pick up small armor and get a Tech 9 dropped over his direction as he didn't have money coming in because he's a replacement. And here we go. So 1-0 scoreline for Selfless, looking to punish into this force buy for Bees Money Crew. Wardell just going to go for the 5-7. He's prioritizing the AWP moving forward. So we'll see how that all pans out in the grand scheme of things. But for now, we are going to be seeing a slow strategy out of the Selfless crew. Looks like the bomb is outside of the B halls, so they're going to be maybe favoring taking that through underpass to connector for an A split. Already aggression. Look at how forward. Actually, there you go. That was Connor that was already out forward to A ramp. Gets caught by Slimmy. Does find a bullet to him. 21 HP, or 22 HP taken off of him, pardon. But that is going to be a very difficult task now for Bees Money Crew, as it is going to be a 4-on-5 situation. And the Bees Money Crew side is going to be playing at a deficit for the remainder of this round. Nice peek out from B. Finds the headshot on CJ, equalizing things in a 4-on-4. Does he continue to push forward, though? He does. And he gets punished by Slimmy. So, return frag on investment. Smoke goes in towards the window room. That's going to force that player that was playing around that angle to be a little bit more passive for the time being. But we'll see how things pan out here moving forward, as it is going to be down to a 3 versus 4. Players over here on the B bomb site doing some work right now, and there you go. 2 frags come out. It's now swung back into the advantage of the CT side. They've got good damage out onto Seb, who's holding by the back pillar. He's going to get caught out, not dead. Now he's going to go down. Does manage to find a little bit of damage there on the PSR. There's the peek out from Nifty. There's the final 2 frags. Wardell not able to rectify his aim, and Selfless going to skate away with 2 men alive. 2-0 scoreline. Everything looking pretty good. Everything seemed to be a little bit wonky there at the beginning of that round, but rectified in the long run, and we might see Connor get aggressive in Palace this time. There is a player that was looking to go over in that direction. It was no one. He's going to go back and get the bomb. Early peek on the ramp. That's 1 and 2. CJ going to be able to mow him down. $1,200 in the bank for him. Mac 10 on no one. There's 1. There's 2. Is he going to be able to find that second kill? Pulls out the pistol, loses his life. Did drop the bomb down on slope, didn't get spotted. Now CJ is going to be able to wrap back around from the back lines here. There you go. Mac 10 versus no armor. Mac 10 versus armor. Let me get the... There you go. Got the health at the bottom for you guys. Apologies for not having that earlier on. It is going to be a 3-on-1. Be your last man standing. Did manage to find an AK. Should be looking to hold on to this now, as that looks like exactly what he wants to do. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if CJ or Slimmy went on the hunt here a little bit to try to get that rifle out of his hands. They don't want him to hang on to that going into the first gun round. That's economy saved and economy lost for Selfless. Looks like he's going to try to bolster his defenses over here towards this B bomb site. Sitting in the B halls towards terrorist spawn. But for the time being, he's not going to get challenged. Slimmy's going to get up to the top side of mid for free. Going to be a very precarious predicament if he does manage to swing around and find this frag. Slimmy jumping. Not going to spot anything. Goes towards T spawn. There is one pinching on B halls. Slimmy's going to come around the corner. He is going to get caught. CJ coming around from the back lines, trying to stay alive, and he will find both kills. So both of the Mac 10s go down. A valiant effort there from the CT side, or pardon me, from the terrorist side to try to get that gun out of his hands, but he manages to survive. He's actually got money enough to drop an off for his teammate Wardell. Pardon me. That is going to be a very big save for them indeed. Wardell's going to take the op in towards the window room. Here's that flash I was telling you guys about in the previous matchup. That's going to pop flash middle. He's going to try to take his op prowess over into that area, try to take it towards that bottleneck, but he's not going to find anything at the current moment. Opening frag, though, is going to be Slimmy getting dropped. Wardell's going to find one to the top side, bottom side of mid, pardon me. That is going to leave B over here towards the B hallway. He shorthands that Molotov, so that's going to actually prevent CJ from pushing too aggressively behind it. He's just going to play up on top of the boxes here, waiting for the angle to present itself. CJ possibly thinking that that player is actually over there towards that corridor, but that's Wardell going down. Gets the leg shot in, CJ falls back. 2-for-1 trade thus far, still favoring the CT side of B's money crew. So for an opening gun round, things looking relatively sound for them. Three players over here on catwalk looking to infiltrate the back lines of the CT side of B's money crew, but Neptune is over here. Connor with the salvaged AWP is going to look to give them the business. He hasn't had an opportunity. No targets presenting themselves just yet as he hunkers down in jungle. Catwalk. Checking the right way at the right time, but no one is going to be there for the trade. They've got to worry about B, who's now up in this cheeky angle in the B halls. They've got to play this one very smart. B should be able to punish. That's the off coming around. Connor's going to be able to find that one, and now B. He can pounce from his perch on high and find CJ, losing 2 guns in the process. But B's money crew, welcome to the scoreboard. Little confusion in the Selfless camp right now, trying to figure out where or what they want to do. Smoke down towards A ramp, that's going to prevent. Score update for you guys. The SKVP match has finished the first half of map number 3. Spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. SK takes the lead into the second half, 8-7. Going on to the CT side of Mirage. Smoke strat in towards this A bomb site. Just looking for a bomb plant, but there's no smoke to CT. It's a shallow smoke to the front side of default, but the spray through, and Seb's going to find the bomb carrier regardless. A little bit of a mistake there. CJ's going to pick up an M4. Doesn't have much bullets in it, so he's going to have to go for the pistol. Slemmy try to get that bomb down. Will do such. Now he's going to try to play ring around the rosy at triple. He's going to fall. Connor's going to find the final frag. Mission accomplished, though, for Selfless. They get that bomb down. It's going to bolster their buy into this next round. Double up setup still for the CT side, though. Thing to keep in mind. 6-2 for B, leading the way for his crew. And he's going to put them on 2 rounds now for BMC. Full buy comes out. It is going to be all AKs across the board here for the terrorist side of Selfless. So expect a little bit of speed behind this one. DSR does not have the AWP to work with, so you could see a potentially quick strategy come out here from the terrorist side of Selfless. Flashbang into underpass. Neptune fully blinded. Going to get peeked out. This movement caused a little bit of disarray for DSR, but he is going to be able to find that frag in the long run. So the opening pick going the way of Selfless into a 4 versus 5. B's money crew, tough situation for them to be in. Boost into window. Aggression was met with anger as Nifty's going to be able to find that pick. Nice return from B. Going to be looking to double up here. He's got one more around the corner. Spam comes out. Jump from CJ to King is going to be a little finicky there for the aim. And Seb now from the murder hole is going to be looking for CJ. And he's going to be able to find him and take him down. Sticking to the M4. Doesn't want to swap over too fast. And there's Wardell with the op on catwalk. They're kind of bottlenecked here in connector. They haven't made it up into the site yet. Seb's going to present himself with a target to shoot at, and that's going to be a headshot onto him. Flashbang right into the eyeballs of Wardell. It's going to be very difficult for him to get the frags into this one. So they're just going to be able to get into the site, but Nifty, I don't know what he was thinking. The bunny hops off the mark, and that drops the bomb just in plain sight for Wardell to spot. He might think that they picked it up, but he can actually still see the bomb from where he's at. He doesn't need to commit to this. Slimmy's going to have to take this fight. Slimmy is going to take the fight. Slimmy's going to bait out the shot. He's not going to be able to connect that. Has he picked up the bomb yet? No. Not sure what Wardell's looking at. Thinks that he might have gone towards jungle side. Does finally pick up the bomb. Will plant at default.
Bomb has been planted.
Very difficult position for them to be in right now. 1 versus 1. Molly out towards the bomb site. That's not going to be anywhere near where the CT player is. So let me playing this one smart from the A ramp. Doesn't need to peek out. But he does, and he will find the shot. Wardell missing a very crucial frag there at the end, and that is going to be Selfless getting a 4th round on the board. Enough money to buy on the CT side, so they will reinvest up on the back of Neptune, possibly thrown over to Wardell as the M4 gets tossed over his direction. Seb's going to have the off now and passes it right down the line. Selfless find themselves on 4 rounds. Maybe expecting a little lackluster of a buy here from the CT side. They go into a Tech 9 and a UMP. Possibly thinking that they're going to money farm, but this is a very dicey situation. Aggression towards top mid, DSR down. That was the pistol player. Now they know that they're on a buy. This is extra tricky now. Flashbangs come out. That's going to leave Seb up on high. He's going to be looking for it, but it's actually Neptune to find that pick onto CJ towards the Palace side. Incendiary grenade comes out. They're going to spot out the head of Neptune. No one's going to be able to adjust the aim and take him down as Wardell finds the headshot on Slimmy, bringing it back into a 2 versus 3 man advantage for the CT side of B's Money Crew. Nifty, very low, 23 HP, bomb denied. No one's going to throw a pop flash out here, try to peek. But with this AWP M4 combo on A ramp, this is very difficult for him to contend with. Wardell is going to hit the flick. Might lose his life, but no. B is there to bait him out, finally find that frag, and a 3rd round on the board for B's Money Crew. That's a pretty harsh reset for Selfless. They're going to have pennies on the dollar right now, as their buy is going to be abysmal going into this one. Some upgraded pistols, maybe go for that bomb plant strategy onto the A bomb site again this time around. Four to 3. One round separating these teams, and that 1 round could get found this time around. Going to be looking to push out through the A ramp. Flashbang goes out. That's going to blind up the player that's close. And Seb goes down. No reply yet. Connor going to be there. Wardell actually taking his teammate with the AWP, but it's Connor to find 2. And now the backup has arrived. The cavalry is in. Neptune's going to find all 3 of those final frags and deny the bomb plant. 4-4 is the scoreline. We should see a buy come out from Selfless. It's going to be a low buy at that. They might actually go for another eco. So it is going to be the force out from Selfless. Tech 9, 3 AKs. Rough predicament for them to be in, but if they lose this, they start stacking up that money bonus moving forward. That's a good early find. Nifty goes down. DSR was spotted in underpass as well. He's going to have to push this smoke. Try and find himself a little bit of intel. They did push towards topside mid, but they've fallen off of that now. Smokes go out towards A. Connector control trying to be exercised here. Spots the player going towards stairs. Is he going to find out that there's one on Cat? Oh, DSR, the whiff is on point. Finally able to find Wardell there in the grand scheme of things, and that will bring it back into a 4 versus 4 bomb getting planted here today. A little bit of chip damage going out by that Tech 9 in the hands of CJ the King. B and Neptune both finding frags. Not sure why the CTs or why the terrorist side aren't hiding. It's going to be another one. Slimmy gets caught, found. No one's going to be in a 1 versus 3 now. Finds a second kill. That incendiary grenade actually sails long. No, it doesn't. Is he going to be able to get up top? No. They do stick the defuse, though. He's going to have to fall back from this one. Does stay alive and keeps his AK into the next round, which is fine. They might be able to reinvest with that bomb plant and the money bonus that they're starting to stack up, but it might just take a little bit of a cooldown period. Go on to the pistols and see what they can do behind that. Nifty's going to opt to pick up 2 flashes and a smoke. A lot of utility actually being purchased into this round, so they're going to go all in onto these pistols, see what they can do. But in the meantime, it is going to be a very dicey situation here for Selfless. B's Money Crew looking very poised on the CT side now to start stacking some rounds together. A lot of terrorist players over here towards B. Speaking of B, he's going to go aggressive. He's going to get traded immediately. Neptune is there around the corner. And CJ is going to fire, DSR is going to find that headshot. Now the rotation is on. They've got two M4s to work with. Body armor on DSR. M4 in the hands of CJ. They could fall back from this, though. That's exactly what they're going to do. Oh, Connor over peak. He gets punished for that peak, and now Slimmy at the top side of mid. He's spotted. He's going to go down, but they have control of the B bomb site. The rotation is coming in. Nice shot from Wardell. Going to be looking for more in this situation. Molotovs and smokes come out, and Wardell's going to go down. DSR finds the kill. And now they've just got to worry about Seb on catwalk. DSR still yet to plant that bomb. He's working his way around. And Seb actually going to jump back in towards the window. I think DSR has heard this because he's actually planning open for Cat. And now Seb jumping back up onto catwalk. I like this play from Seb. Makes the jump, works his way around. DSR has no idea that he's on Cat again. This is actually a really smart play. Is he going to check the right angle, though? He does have a kit, so he doesn't have to work all that fast, but he's going to present the backside of him. Oh, he's looking the wrong way. That's unfortunate. DSR with the ace, though, picking it up in a pistol round force. So Selfless going to be able to steal away a round that they had no business winning, but the over-peaking from B's Money Crew costs them in the end. So big mistake across the board there from B's Money Crew as they decide to go aggressive and they meet their demise at the hands of DSR. Pretty much single-handedly. Brings it down into a 1 versus 1 and clutches it out. Big round. One player peeking in underpass. It's pistols for the CT side. Flashbang goes out. B. He was successful in this position before. Doesn't spot no one. The second peek is going to net him the information that he so desires. But the information is well received to the face. As the AK bullet rips his head right off. Two-man advantage as they've also lost Connor in the mid area. Neptune, though, going to get the return frag. One more goes out. Wardell is going to be able to find the Deagle frag and keep things in a 3-on-2. CJ's got to be careful in this situation as well, but all said and done, it is going to come into a man advantage for Selfless. Pistols on the board for B's Money Crew. Tough situation for him to be in, and a tag up to CJ. Wardell doing a lot with this Deagle on track. He is eventually going to get taken down, and now they know exactly where Seb is. They've got DSR coming from catwalk. And now they know exactly what to pre-fire, but well, Seb's going to find one more before departing. He's going to find his way in towards the top side of middle. Rescues the AK as well. He's got body armor and a taser, but this is not going to work out too well in his favor. And there you go. He's actually going to fall back from this. Does get caught out a little bit there in middle. He's working his way all the way to the top side of mid. Opts to take the fight with DSR, and he's going to win that, so at least making this extremely expensive for Selfless. 4 rebuys already on the table, and Slimmy doesn't want to go for too much of a chase into this situation. Doesn't know if he has a kit or not, and that will be a 6-5 scoreline for Selfless, but a very expensive 6th round on the board for Selfless. So they managed to carry over that AK into this next round. They're going to buy up the AWP again on Wardell, who's having a pretty decent matchup with that so far. And DSR is going to go onto the off. So the reinvestment comes out from Selfless. They're going to burn the bank. They don't have a lot to say for themselves after all that's said and done. 4 rebuys on the table. DSR is going to go right for the off. CJ a little bit slow out of T-spawn, but that's okay. You don't have to go far to get to A bomb site. Now is where we see the grit and perseverance pay off, whether or not B's Money Crew's got it in them. This buy round very important. If they lose this, it's possible double eco's territory for them. They've got a max bank of $500. Nothing in the tank for Seb. $100 for Neptune and $50 for the other two, Wardell and B. Neptune and underpass. He might be able to catch out no one. And we'll do just that. A little bit of damage goes out. And again, they keep going for these aggressive plays near underpass. And most of the time they haven't been working out. But this time around, it is going to work out. See Wardell just looking for that peak. He's on a glass cannon as well. Something to note. Incendiary towards triple. We're going to start the execution in towards the A bomb site. Smoke towards the stairs. Now DSR coming around from catwalk. He is tagged down to 53 HP. Some kills are going to have to come in here soon. There you go. DSR gets caught. 2 players by connector. Neptune's going to be able to find a second. Does okay damage to Slimmy. Taking him down to 78, but it is a 3-on-2. Fight coming around from connector. Seb pounces at the perfect time. Gets naded by his teammate, but that's okay. They're going to find both of those kills to clean it up. 6-6 tied up again. 12 rounds are behind us. I think that a lot of people just have this open to check the scores. Well, Homer Greg, you got to understand that the DreamHack Grand Finals are going on right now. And they've got like 300 or 400,000 people watching that. So this is just a qualifier. There's a Grand Final going on. It's a big difference. Pistols aplenty for the Selfless side again. Body armor and DSR and Slimmy, see if they can replicate the performance from the last time. But I don't think B's going to get too aggressive behind it this time around. It'd be foolish for him to push in towards those B halls after what happened the last time. Gave up an M4 to DSR and he ended up acing their team. Very slow strategy out of the terrorist side. Slimmy's going to lead the charge. He's going to drop a smoke out. That's going to obscure vision for B, who is playing up there in the corner, and no one hits a headshot. Are they going to check the angle behind them? Because B is just biding his time with this P90. This could be a mowdown. Is he going to pounce? He's going to let him plant. Wardell's going to find another frag. He's just sitting in the smoke, waiting for it to dissipate. Now it's time for him to pounce. He's going to find one, finds a second one. Looking for the third. He's going to get it as well, and that's the cleanup. The patience on B. I would have assumed that he would have jumped out there and tried to find that frag onto the player that was planning to deny the plant and the bomb money, but he decides to wait it out. Let's see if he can make it happen, and he will find all 3 of those kills. So a 7-6 scoreline. B's money crew looking like they could do a little bit of work going forward. Again, quick score update for you guys to the grand final of DreamHack that's going on. SK still in the lead, 12-11 right now. It looks like it is going to be a round on the board for VP, tying things up 12-all. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Full gun round on the board. Selfless with that bomb planner, able to afford a couple extra grenades. See what they can do with them this time around. This B's money crew looking to do some work into this full gun round. Smoke comes out onto the A ramp. And, oh, Nifty's going to catch Seb walking right into his spray. A little unfortunate that that's the case. Command advantage goes the way of Selfless early in this round. Cap, Neptune going to get the 1-1. Connor actually not spotting that player on T stairs. He's going to go back for seconds. Might meet his denies. He's going to find the frag. He spins around and finds one on DSR. The shoulder peak, though, is going to net them with the intel that there's an operator ticket booth, and now that bomb can move in towards that B bomb site. Nifty, I'm surprised he didn't realize that that player was at ticket booth with the AWP. He heard him rattle off a shot. Who knows? Maybe thought that he went towards the jungle. CT position. Wardell has really no business going for this one. He's going to go all the way towards terrorist spawn. Look to try to hang on to this AWP for the next round. Rightfully so. 7-7 going to be tied up going into the final round of this half. And a pretty good showing so far. So any news on if Caboose died? The only thing that died for Caboose was his internet. That's why no one's in here right now. His internet dropped. So they replaced him for the time being. I don't know if his internet comes back, if they'll drop no one and bring him back in or not. But that is the way that it is right now. 7-7 all tied up. Force buy from B's Money Crew into this last round. MP9 UMP. Catwalk jump missed. I'm going to be able to put that up into the positive position. Neptune actually up here on Cat. He's going to be playing from the whorehouse area, crack house, whatever you want to call it. Ladder room. See if you can get anything out of here. Looks like it is going to be opting to go for a B split right now. They could formulate this into a 5-man connector mowdown, but I think it's ultimately going to be towards a B split. Here comes the aggression out from the ladder room. Flashbang comes out. No one's going to come around the corner. Neptune's going to be able to find that kill. Not expecting a second one in mid. That's a little bit dicey. Wardell does get the trade on DSR, though. Oh, Nifty. Wow. What a shot from Nifty. Finds B while he tries to jump up. Wardell is there for the reply. Man advantage swung back to B's Money Crew. Slimmy in middle trying to take the bomb up towards connector. They've got control of the B bomb site, but he's trying to infiltrate the back lines. Connor is here. And Connor is going to drop that bomb carrier. That is going to be the bomb down. Wardell hiding behind the smoke. Should be able to get CJ. That's exactly what's going to happen. 8-7 goes the half. B's Money Crew taking a slim, but taking the lead anyway in that second half. So we are going to see B's Money Crew onto the terrorist side. They've got a 1-round lead. They did win map number 1 on Cobblestone. We'll see if they can close this one out. Pistol round victory is all important. See how things pan out moving forward here. Into the pistol round we go. I'm not really sure why footsteps aren't being heard. It really makes the game so much more different. It's tough. Pistol round is upon us. Smoke in towards the jungle side, but it's all a ruse. It's going to be a fast push in towards B. And Connor is actually going to go down. They've started to rotate in. They're going to push in towards the B bomb site. And they might catch these guys a little bit off. There's 2 players still over here. They've got one on Cat. They've got one in the B bomb site. And DSR is going to make short work of Neptune. He's looking for more. Rotation already coming out. There it is. Nifty's going to drop the bomb carrier. B does manage to find one as well as Wardell, but 6 HP for B. Wardell very timid in this bomb site right now. They're looking for everything that they can possibly find, but all 3 CTs are over here in the marketplace. Map 1 was Cobblestone, chosen by B's Money Crew. This is Selfless's map, and map 3 is Inferno if we need it. Nice shot from no one. He's going to be able to find the headshot onto Wardell. It's going to leave B in a 1 versus 3 with only 6 HP to work with. Very difficult position for him to be in. Looking to do any damage that he can into this round. He's walking up Cat. Spots out one, taps him down. Not really in a position where he can move forward and get that bomb, though. I don't think he realizes that they're both over here. He is going to be able to skate out, finds the bomb. Still looking for the damage, but CJ will eventually finish him off. And that is going to be all tied up 8-8. So B's Money Crew on the back foot. They're going to buy up what they can into this round. Armor, pistol. Oh. Slimmy instantly dinked down to 28, trying to go for that quick peek towards that B bomb site. See, that's one of the things for me, is I don't necessarily like it when they jump peek moving towards van from bomb site. I prefer it if they jump from van side towards the bomb site. I'll show you what I mean if the round is all over here, but we'll see how things pan out going forward here. Again, a score update for SKVP. If you don't want spoilers, mute your sound right now. 3, 2, 1. VP just took the lead, 14-13, T-side of Mirage in the final map of this grand final. So it's a barn burner, boys. Very close matchup between these two teams. Always a pleasure. Anytime that I used to cast Pro League, always a pleasure to cast those teams. Nifty going to be able to find the headshot on the Neptune, bring it back into a one-man advantage for them. The aggression from B coming out. He's going to be able to find one. Looking for CJ in the site. Now they pounce from A ramp. They should be able to find this frag no problem, and they'll do just that. One in jungle for them to contend with. Smoke goes out, but DSR hits the scout shot anyway. Bomb is going to get planted in the bomb site of A. And we're into a 3 versus 3. Connor with a TK. That's not going to do much for you. They contend with these last two players. They are both very, very low right now. He's going to barrel on through the smoke. He will get caught. And that will be DSR taking down B to finish out the round. And Selfless going to find themselves into a 9-8 scoreline as they manage to successfully execute their anti-ecos. Let's see what kind of buy-up we'll see out of B's money crew. It's going to be dicey to say the least. Pistols again this time around. Virtus Pro just hitting map and series point. And they're looking like they're going to do it. It's a 5-on-3 right now in favor of VP. 2-on-5 now. So it looks like VP are going to be your DreamHack champions, boys. You're going to find that early damage here. Connor on high. They're going to be looking for a bomb plant. See what they can do moving forward here. It's Taco versus 5. He's going to be able to find 2, but 3-on-1. Ace clutch. Push comes in. CJ, DSR just completely mow that A attempt from the B's money crew. 10-8 now the scoreline. Selfless trying to put themselves into a poised position to be able to finish this one off, and there you go. All things said and done, DreamHack champions go the way of VP. Nice off shot there from Wardell. Is going to clip DSR through the wall. It's going to at least give the man advantage moving forward here for the boys in the terrorist side, B's money crew. Finally, another bit of action here is Wardell and Seb going to be able to find some more. CJ, we're by the A ramp, but it's all falling apart. And now Connor goes in on CJ. That's going to leave it in a precarious predicament here for those guys in the CT side of Selfless. Last man all the way in terrorist spawn. That is going to be Slimmy. See if they can do anything from behind that. But for the time being, this is going to be a 4 versus 1. Slimmy, not much of a chance back into this round. Let's see if they can do anything behind this. He's actually gotten all the way up, bypassed these guys, got himself into the palace side. It looks like he'll be able to survive. No, B actually came around from the back lines and did manage to clip him at the end, so no guns saved for Selfless. Good round all around for B's money crew. They keep 4 players alive in the grand scheme of things, and the AWP still in play on Wardell. And they're looking to bring this one closer, even after winning the pistol round and the subsequent 2 anti-ecos. Excuse me. Selfless is going to be forced onto the pistols this time around, so an opportunity for B's money crew to tie this one up and bring this back even strength 10-10. Aren 10-10. Not a lot of action stirring just yet. The terrorist side of B's Money Crew kind of fanned out across the map. One still in T-spawn. They're looking for these pushes to come in. Now they're going to hear the footsteps coming around the corner. Now they know. There's the AK. 1, 2, 3 for Seb. The spray control on point. Slimmy going to go down as well. 4 kills for Seb immediately. It's going to leave no one on Cat. Able to find Wardell and find an AWP if he does decide to push in. My assumption with him saying Rival 300 is he's probably got the same problem I do with that mouse. I love the mouse, the shape and the feel of it is great, but the sensor is crap. Anytime that I swipe real fast with it, there's the ace from Seb. Nicely done from him. Anti-eco ace, but an ace nonetheless. Anytime that I swipe quickly with the Rival 300, I have the Fade edition. Anytime that I swipe quick with it, it just shoots my crosshair straight to the sky. Just an awful, awful sensor in that mouse. Terrible. Good nade. Takes down DSR. I believe he got tagged in the beginning of the round as well, so he's going to be off the map as well as Nifty. It was Wardell that found that shot at the beginning of the round. Yes, DSR got tagged down to 38, and then nade finishing him off. Well done from B and the rest of his Money Crew. 10-10 the score line, but the advantage going heavily in favor of B's Money Crew. Aggression towards the A ramp is going to be met with a swift put down. Ooh, Connor should have heard the footstep. Might have spotted the head. Spots him now, takes him down. Quick switch by Neptune, but he does rectify it in the end, and Slimmy will fall. 5 men alive and a team ace. So B's Money Crew finding the lead, finding their legs in the second half, and they're in a precarious double-up setup. Really strange. You can actually see it at the top of the board as to who won the matchup, just in case you guys aren't savvy with the visuals going on here. That's a 1, and that's a 0. Okay, so back into the action we go. Pistol eco on the board for the CT side of Selfless. B's Money Crew poised to try and bring this one back. Nice shot from Neptune. Going to be able to find the entry frag on the Nifty. Takes him down. Pistol's trying to go to work here, but they are just getting completely mowed down. That is going to be another round on the board for B's Money Crew. They take it to 12, stretch their lead to 2. They find themselves the money in the bank, not losing another member into this round either. So Slimmy, your last man standing, he's all the way over in kitchen CT spawn area. Might catch Neptune. Will catch Neptune. Neptune only had that pistol to work with. I think he actually threw his AK away before running out like that. There you go. Yeah, he did. He actually threw the AK away at the beginning of that, so nicely done from them. 12-10 scoreline. By and coming from Selfless's side. We'll see if they can do anything behind that, but for now, it's going to be a struggle buy. They don't have all the utility that they could possibly want. No AWP into the hands of DSR, so it's going to be a difficult hold. Spray down onto A. Neptune going to be able to find 2. The reply coming out. DSR through the smoke, gets the spray transfer onto Wardell, does manage to take him down, keep things into an even keel, 2 versus 3. But those two of those 3 players on the CT side are very low, and now a dink goes out onto B. That leaves it in a very difficult situation. They've got a combined total of 21 plus 16, which is 37 health. Nice shot from Connor, though, is going to find DSR overstepping his bounds on the backside of that smoke, leaving just Slimmy in a 1v3. Not a lot he should be able to do into this round. Very difficult position for him to be in. But definitely clutchable. Every one of them 1 bullet away from death. I'm going to be looking for anything he can find. Flashbang in towards CT. Nobody's home over in that area. Smoke's going to go out as well. And there you go. B's going to be able to finish him off. 13th round now on the board. And Selfless looking a little flat-footed. Looking a little lackluster. Look at the bank that they've built up now on the terrorist side, too. That's going to take a long time for them to whittle down regardless. So not only do they need to start winning rounds, they need to start stringing rounds together. And it just does not look good right now. So the pause comes out. Selfless going to talk things over here, see what they can possibly do, but this is going to be really tricky for them moving forward. Top mid control being handled by B's Money Crew. It is another eco round here for the CT side of Selfless. And again, Slimmy jumping in. What I told you guys before is see how he jumps. If you're a terrorist looking down that hallway, you see how he jumps to the right at the van? I don't particularly care for that because if an AWPer is posted on that, that's a relatively easy shot for him to hit. Now, if they're jumping the opposite direction, if they get close to the wall and then strafe right away from the van towards the bomb site and jump, it's a much harder shot for a terrorist side AWPer to hit. Up on Cat. Wardell going to find DSR, and again, it's going to go to 14-10. B's Money Crew looking to shut this down in 2 maps. And they are definitely got the potential to do that. So a 14-10 scoreline. Yep, well aware that SK lost. I was following on HLTV scorebot while I was casting, giving out some updates for the guys in chat who might not necessarily have been watching that, but this time around we will be seeing the remainder of this matchup. VPR gods. Nice shot from DSR to open things up. Wardell is going to go down. They swap the AK for the AWP. Connor's going to have the AWP now. You got to worry about Nifty. It's double up setup here on the CT side. That's difficult to manage as a terrorist if you're not ready for it. Nifty just eyeballing that top side mid. He was originally the AWPer for this team when Kusta departed. So he is proficient with the weapon. Rotation going back towards the A bomb site. 2 players caught down here underneath of the balcony. In shadow, they've got 1 Molotov on Seb that could flush out both of these guys. CJ going to take an aggressive posturing over here. He's going to be able to spot him out and see if they're going to be able to rein in the kills. CJ around the corner, flashbang goes out, going to be able to blind him up, and he's going to go 2-piece. It's down to Neptune and Connor trying to make their way out. No one is down underneath, and DSR catches them before they can get the read on it. Selfless going to be able to find their 11th round, and not only that, but keep 4 alive. So, a good start to this one. See if Selfless can make a run to bring this one back, but for the time being, it still is a 14-11 scoreline. Slow play out. And again, like I said before, look, the money on the terror side is just out of hand right now. Outrageous. Everybody contributing too. I mean, 21-22, 21-20-14. Connor's a little bit behind. Nice shot from Wardell. Takes the AWP out of the hands. That's one of the 2-pronged AWP attack. They've got Nifty on Cat. Oh, poor CJ. Caught sleeping. We've got 1 more to beat over there towards that A bomb site, but it's looking good for Beast Money Crew. Looking even better now that Wardell finds Nifty. The last player is playing back Firebox. They haven't spotted him yet. No one. Going to creep on out, finds 1. He's going to have to do some serious work into this round if he wants to be able to touch it back, and that's not going to be the case. B going to be able to take him down, leaving Slimmy All by his lonesome in the B bomb site. 15 to 11, it's going to go. No, I agree, Roulette. You've got a pretty high impact AWPer and DSR on your team. There's no reason to run that AWP unless you go into the double up setup and you know that you've got yourselves a pretty solid backup AWPer who can pick it up and find some shots with it. So, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. But it is going to come down to a 15 to 11 scoreline. So, Selfless have to save 4 match points. B just making sure there's no ninja attempt going on. He might actually die to the bomb here. He'll get far enough away. 17 HP remain for him. So 15 plays 11. This is the last-ditch effort here for the CT side of Selfless to try and bring this one back, but it is very difficult for them. DSR in the window room. He's only got an ump to work with. They're going to smoke off catwalk deep and try to press behind this. Nifty is there. Nifty is going to be able to line him up. Oh, Wardell taking down his teammate. Connor's going to be able to find one before DSR trades him out. A little bit of a mistake there. Slimmy's going to get in the action as well before B can trade that one out. 3 players still on the A bomb site. Slimmy goes down on B, leaving just B over there. He's going to be able to find the frag. Wardell, he's going to go in on one. He might have heard DSR. He spots him out. Going to work with that Tech 9, and he will finish him off. This could be the nail in the coffin. No one, your last man standing. Looking to try and get back into this. Smoke out on the bomb. Try to bait out the peaks. He's not even going to tap the bomb. Trying to play around in this smoke. He's going to go back out, and he's going to get flanked on, and there it is. 16 to 11. B's Money Crew going to take the 2-0 tonight. Rest in pepperonis, pepperchonis, Selfless, as it goes 2-0 in favor of B's Money Crew. 16-13 on Cobblestone, 16 to 11 here on Mirage. And that is going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. The few people that did make it out, I know that the DreamHack is over, so we actually bumped up to about 700 viewers here at the very end. And I want to thank you guys for sticking it out. There's a T, there's a Y, there's a smiley face for you, and an exclamation point, and another one. Why not? We'll throw 3 in the mix. Thank you for watching, guys. We will see you guys next time. I believe tomorrow during the day we should have some EU action. And then I know for tomorrow night we've got some more NA action, which I'm going to be bringing you guys as well. Make sure to follow Starladder on Twitch and on Twitter. You can find them at CSSLTV. And you can also find me at MegamanTV on Twitter if you feel so inclined to throw me a follow. I do a lot of tweeting about Counter-Strike. We will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic evening, boys and girls. We out.